What's up, everybody? Mr. 100K a day here, and today on the biggest hater in track and field, sports betting and gambling, I want to introduce everybody to Michael Johnson's son, Sebastian Johnson. This is what you get, guys, when you mix great genetics with other genetics. This is what you get. So, this is him, Sebastian Johnson, and this is Michael Johnson's ex-wife. He married her in 1998. They had Sebastian in the year 2000, just before the Olympic trials in 2000. And as of today, in September of 2024, the kid is about 24 years old. So, before I get into his background, I just want to go through a few things on his Instagram so you can see what type of kid that we're dealing with and how who he is today. So, for starters, this is his Instagram page. His name is he calls himself Celindas Sebastian Alexander Johnson. And he has about 2,200 followers. This is his story for the day. He seems to perform music, and he wears a dress for everything that he does. So I don't know exactly what his agenda is. I don't know exactly. Apparently, I've been viewing that with the Google account. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I get to the good part, guys. This is what he does. This is him in his dress. He likes to play the trumpet. Okay, that's enough of that. This is who he is. He's in the car now. Okay, so we got to that. Let's see what he's doing here. Same thing. Um, I don't know why. Okay, for some reason he likes blowing on things and putting his mouth on things, and I don't know what's up with this kid. Why he likes doing that, but he likes to dress with. He like to put dresses on for some reason. This is Michael Johnson's son, y'all. This is what um he was born in the year 2000, so I don't know exactly what his agenda is or whatever, but he only wears dresses for some reason. He only wears dresses. That's when he was a kid. 12 years since first he came to New York, he said. That's him and his mother. That's Michael Johnson right there. That was Michael Johnson, and that was him and Michael Johnson's now wife in New York. He said 12 years since first. That's him and Michael. That's Michael Johnson. It's him and his dad. So I don't know what type of influence Michael Johnson may have had on him. But yeah, you see how he turned out. I'm going to reserve judgment. So this is him playing music. I don't know what to think, guys. I really don't. I really don't. He said he slipped on a banana peel. I slipped on a banana peel outside New York City Communist headquarters. So this is him. This is him. Um, he likes to wear dresses for some reason. Yeah, yeah. So, oh man, Michael Johnson. I was surprised he didn't become an athlete. I don't know why he likes that motion. I don't know what this. I don't know what that is, but I don't know why he didn't become an athlete. Michael Johnson was like he's considered one of the greatest of all time when it comes to sprinting. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why he didn't run track and field. Michael Johnson had his father in his life. Michael Johnson came up in a great household. Why didn't his son want to be a sprinter too, especially a type of sprinter that Michael Johnson was? But him being born in 2000, this is that generation, y'all. This is that generation where it has brought um the millennials, I guess, this new generation born in the year 2000. So I don't know whether to be optimistic or pessimistic about things, but I do know that as far as athleticism go, this is where those genetics went. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta be professional doing these videos, but this is this is what this is what this is what y'all got, y'all. This is what happened when y'all mix those great athletic genes with other things out there. So I just want y'all to know. So I'm not gonna go too far in depth into this guy's, into his lifestyle, because I suspect he has something else going on here. But whatever it is, I just wanted you guys to know exactly what type of lineage Michael Johnson has set with all the great records that he's broken, with all the great things he's done in track and field, um, with all the Olympic gold medals he always brags about. With him, um, his new track and field venture that he's got called Grand Slam Track, which I hope fails. Uh, I'm just saying the last thing that he really invested his time and energy into, as far as what the most important thing it was, which is his son. This is how it turned out. And then I'm not saying one thing bad, one thing one way or the other. I'm allowing you guys to put your own judgment out there and make your own analysis. I'm just saying that Michael Johnson wants to start a track league, but when he was a track athlete, we saw how he did when he went heads up against guys. I felt like he operated like in a cowardly manner. Now that we get to see what his seed has turned into. I can see that this is what his seed turned into. So based upon where this went, I don't know how. Well, I still feel the same way, but I don't believe that he is the right guy for us to trust really with anything. Really with anything, because we've had a good opportunity to see what Michael Johnson did when he had beef on the track, and we've had the opportunity to see what Michael Johnson did as far as other things. Okay, so I think this is the kid when he was young. I believe that was the kid when he was young, but I don't know what happened, guys. He just wants to wear dresses and do music. He didn't want to run track. He didn't want to do track and field. He did not want to do track and field. So tell me what you guys think, guys. If we look back at his pictures from 2019, he's been doing the same thing, playing the music and having fun in his house. The man hasn't stepped on the track at all. At all. I don't know if even Michael Johnson tried to even give him a run track. But why didn't Michael Johnson, get his boy a haircut? Like, I feel like if this your son, this boy's supposed to be one of the first ones. He's supposed to be practicing cutting hair on this boy. Why didn't this boy, this is 2019, 5 years ago, he was still a teenager at this point. He's born in 2000. So he was still, 18, 19 years old. Why didn't Michael Johnson get this boy a haircut? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. But um, I don't know what happened in his life that turned him away from sports, but maybe that was Michael Johnson's alter ego this entire time. You know, maybe that's who Michael Johnson really was this entire time. Let's look who he hangs with. Okay. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I wrong for feeling like Michael Johnson's son should have been an athlete? He should have been fast. He should have been talented. He should have been doing things in sports and not just, involved in some of the things that he's involved with. Am I wrong for feeling that way? Because I feel like Michael Johnson's son should be out there sprinting too, carry on legacy, just like Leroy Burrell's son, carrying on that legacy. You know, I don't know, man. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. So, guys, I'm gonna say this right here. This is why it's important that we stay in our kids' lives. We be men to our sons. We allow our sons to. We teach them what manhood is. We teach them how to be men, not to be violent, to know how to be the difference between being assertive without being aggressive. How to be a man, how that you can be. See, my parents know me too well. Mm. How to be a man and how to be somebody that who people can respect, who people can look at and be like, that kid had a good upbringing. That's why I think it's very important for especially black men to stay in their children's lives consistently. Consistently. So I don't know when the change happened for this kid. These pictures probably go all the way back. This is Michael Johnson with his son back in 2014. So this was 10 years ago. So I don't know exactly what was going on. This is Michael Johnson with him. This is his son on the right. That's Michael Johnson there on the left. So I don't know what happened to this kid that made him go off on the path in which he did. In which he did. So anyway, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. And I don't know which way which way to take this. I don't. But tell me what y'all think. A lot of black dudes out here a lot of black dudes feel like you got to have kids with a light skinned woman, a white woman, or a non-black woman. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. It's very rare. And I've said this, and Michael Johnson's been retired almost 25 years. You know, a lot of black men even now do not marry in track and field, in other sports too, but especially in track and field, top tier black men do not marry and have kids with dark skinned black women. They find these white women, ethnically ambiguous women. I believe that his ex-wife was a white woman, or she was maybe mixed with something, but you could tell that her genetics prevailed as far as maybe white. But regardless of all that, this is what he got. And Michael Johnson considered to be, as far as like, he's really the greatest of all time when it comes to 400-meter running, for real. Even though he don't have the world record, he's still probably the most dominant, the longest like dominance in it as far as all his wins, world championships, and Olympic titles. Like, there's really nobody to compare him. He had some pretty good genetics, and this is what his genetics turned into. So, do y'all think it would have turned out better had he had kids with somebody with a genetic profile closer to what his was, or do you think him chasing that that skin color is what threw his genetics off? Because we see who he's married to now. This is who he's married to now. The woman that's in the picture right here. That's his new wife and her mom in this picture. So he doesn't marry black women. He's been married twice, and he hasn't married a black woman either time. So tell me what y'all think. Is it reasonable? What y'all think about his son? Y'all think that the apple fell close to the tree? Should his son have been a track star, or are you guys satisfied with the results of being? Well, anyway, the biggest hater in track and field, Mr. 100K a day. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you support me, hit the thanks button. You know what I'm saying? You can send a contribution to the channel. Keep this good content going. Anywhere from $2 all the way to $500. Hit the thanks button. I appreciate it. Anyway, till next time, take care, guys. Peace.